are we are starting the final part of the event. Dream of Bubbles by Serpent. We are starting the final event. It's the final countdown. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I will buy this. Let us proceed. Investigation, Dream. It was a warm past. Chief's visit has brought a hint of an autumn chill to this home. They passed through the fragrance and light to see a home. The sound of tap water splashing onto pots and pans comes from the kitchen, blending with the soothing music of an old record player. The cozy afterglow of dusk illuminates the house with surreal warmth. Does your head still hurt? The woman's gentle visage comes into view. She hands you a hot drink. You take it and find yourself on the sofa with a splitting headache. Have some. This hand-covered drink is my family's secret recipe. Doyle often stumbles home drunk like this too. Always make it for him. It's effective and he likes the taste. The medical hangover drink from Doyle's home. Take a sip hesitantly. Unlike what you remember, this beverage tastes mellow and warm, dispelling your fatigue. Are you Nasha? She smiles and nods. That guy always needs someone to take care of him. He must have had to look out for him at work. He went grocery shopping just now. He says we're going to cook a big meal for our guests, so he'll probably take a while. Please make yourself at home. Okay, I'll wait for him. Smiling, the woman takes the empty cup and returns to the kitchen to prepare dinner. You get up and look around. This is Doyle's dream. This is the home he once had. A vibrant green plant that is well cared for. Like its owners, to keep it growing in the warmth. It has the same shape as the plant in Doyle's office. A wedding photo hanging on the wall, polished to perfection. The two figures in the picture are smiling happily. The impact of incident at Midsummer's nightclub continues to worsen. Dozens have gone missing. The cause of the incident remains unclear. The FSC countermania defense line has gotten impacted. If it's damaged, the sleepwalking phenomenon will quickly spread to cover all over District 14. A TV broadcasting news that seems out of place with this warm home. This heavy trophy awarded to the Inspector of Outstanding Contribution. An old school record player playing a familiar tune. Alright, I put it twice. Doyle's wishes. Although this is only Doyle's dream, it still looks like home. Contrary to his stern words, the man obviously hasn't got over his lost past. Even after leaving that home, he's brought many objects from there to his lifeless office. I hope he gets back together. He gets his life back together. You want to keep looking, but you feel familiar with Ben's voice humming out the tune from outside the door. He happily opens the door, his face beaming brightly.
Oh, やっと起きたか。こんなに寝るとは。夕べまたどっかに遊び行ったか。
He sounds the happiest I think I've heard him in the entire episode. Oh, hey, you're finally awake. Where did you party last night to end up this wasted?
早くうちのスープ飲んで、胃の調子を整えな。これから晩餐だ。自慢じゃねえが、うちの神さんの手料理は天下一品だぜ。
Have some of the hangover drink to clear up your stomach. We're going to have a big meal in a bit. Not to brag, but my wife is the best cook in the world. Doyle, come help.
Roger, 長官.
Roger that, Commander. He quickly charges his slippers and shuffles towards the kitchen, but you grab him.
Yeah.
What is it?
なんだ?
You don't have the time to beat around the bush. He gets straight to the point. Wake up, Inspector. Time is running out. You trapped in a dream. You ingested ambrosia in the real world and fell into the sleepwalking state.
ああ? 寝ぼけてんのか? お前が俺の神さんの料理が食いたいっつって、ここ2週間ずっと付きまとってたんだろう。
What are you talking about? Are you still drunk or something? You're the one who goes craving my wife's cooking all the time. You insisted on coming over to eat this past couple weeks. I didn't even know you were 2 weeks ago. You've been working on this case and got attacked yesterday. District 14 is in grave danger. You have to wake up and help me find the sinner hiding in your dreams, or else more people will become victims.
なにバカなこと言ってんだ? 今日のために俺は NASA と一緒に一日中準備してたんだぜ。
Nasha and I have been preparing this meal for you all day. Split over her a long time ago. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You pick up the TV remote and put up the volume. The looping news broadcast disturbs the peace in the house. The impact of the incident of Summer's nightclub continues to worsen. Dozens have gone missing. Because of this, it remains unclear. The FAC's countermania defense line has been impacted. If it is damaged, the sleepwalking phenomenon will quickly spread to cover all the District 14. This is your subconscious warning you. Try to remember, this is your case. Enough! Del grabs the remote control, throws it at the TV. When the nearest splitting crack, the screen goes dark, leaving only a spider web-like official. What's wrong? Nasha walks out of the kitchen, looks at you into worry. In this instant, a frightened look flashes on Doll's face. A wisp of black smoke floats out of the TV screen and the fissure heals. Do you have work? Are you fighting?
No, いや大丈夫だ。こいつが突然事件のことを思い出してな。すぐに帰らないといけない。
No, it's fine. Alevzer suddenly realized he needs to leave the work on the case. I'll see him out. It is ready though. Are you going to eat something before leaving?
こいつ仕事人間でさ。それに急を
Work like him doesn't appreciate it. This case is urgent. He's not gonna stay. Then what about you? Behind her is a table full of delicious food, which must have taken a long time to prepare.
もちろん食べるさ。俺はこいつじゃない。
I'll stay eat, of course. Not him. I'm married to you, not my work.
待っててくれ。
Wait for me. You open your mouth to say something, but Dale grabs you by the collar and drags you up to the door.
てめえ、まだ言うこと
What the
あん
fuck
の
do you want
か
to say? She's not real. None of this is.
全部本物だ。俺の一番大切なものだ。俺は絶対に
This is real. This is the most important thing in the world to me. I'll never let go.
クソな仕事もクソな事件もあいつとは比べ物にならねえ。俺はもう二度と間違えない。
Fuck work. Fuck the case. Then nothing compared to her. I won't make the wrong choice again. His eyes are full of fear. This man is deeply immersed in a dream already. You have no time to wake him up. She already left you. Get lost! Belle pushes you out of the door and slams the door shut. He has expelled you. Outside the door is icy darkness, from which you can see a faint sneer. Why bring this upon yourself? Why try to snatch others from their sweet dreams? A hint of sweet aroma lingers in the air. Show yourself. I know you're here. It's just a little warm-up performance, don't be mad. Plus, aren't you the fool who disrupts other people's dreams? You dreamless one. I sound like an eldritch creature like that. The dreamy performance is about to start. Welcome, dreamless one. Saved you a VIP seat. Yeah, I figured. I figured this will not. He's too tied up in his past right now. The person behind the curtains is now standing on stage, delivering a cordial invitation to Chief. Oh yeah, her voice line played. According to legend, there is a mighty city. It stands in the middle of the storm, illuminating the endless night. It is a beacon, a torch. It guards the rarest treasure in the world alone. It embraces the most precious miracle in darkness. Do you know what it is? Hypercubes. It's happiness! Ta-da! I'm Serpent, the circus performers of dreams. My greatest joy is bringing joy to everyone. Joy, joy, redundant, much redundant. You there, the frowning gentleman in the audience. Yes, you. Me? That's right. Serpent invites you on stage. Your body somehow turned into a small wooden cutout and displaced on stage. Ah, much better. Your previous look was much too heavy. She jabs you between your brows, making your wooden body shudder violently. Relax, relax. Like I said, I want to bring joy to everyone. That includes you, of course. Poor little dear, you can't taste the sweet ambrosia and enter a sweet dream of your own, so you rack your brain all day to try to ruin my performance. I really pity you. So I've decided to give you a custom package of joy. Tell me, what do you want? I will satisfy you personally. You can feel your new strange and absurd body, but you do feel the shock and fear. This is the first time that you, an intruder from reality, have been completely transformed by dreams. The blue-haired girl in front of you wields greater control in the realm of dreams than anyone else. She can tune you into a ridiculous wooden cutout or kill you at any time. Converse cautiously. I know you use ambrosia to filter consciousness and expel all darkness and misery. Your goal isn't to create a new strain in your mania, right? Those contaminants are just garbage you don't want. You spread ambrosia to attain high-purity joy from the sleepwalkers while you're immersed in happiness. You are definitely involved with the Marv case. Such a highly concentrated, singularly strong emotion reminds you of that horrible phenomenon. It's a possibility that you have to consider. No one can bear the consequences. Are you trying to test the power of the Black Ring? And if you use it to lure Quinn to work with you? Stubborn wooden cutouts rolls her eyes. You like Marv? You like the Black Ring? Of course not. I think Chief is overthinking it. She doesn't have any higher motivations besides just joy. Literally nothing else matters. I don't think she has any of those. I need to make this. I need to make that. It's just she just wants to make joy. That's what she said she wanted to do, and that's what she's doing. You have to reconsider it from another perspective. All sinners are driven by some higher, a pursuit, a singular obsession. Zoya is destruction. Something. Serpent is joy. She is driven by maddening obsession with finding joy and spreading it to others somehow through her powers. And why are you talking about it? I was asking you about happy things and you keep bringing up depressing things. You've always been like this. Stop being such a chill killjoy. You'll get beaten up sooner or later. Didn't you see the inspector's fists clenching angrily just now? She still had the nerve to mention that. You attacked him. I was bringing him happiness, true happiness. You took away his freedom with a false dream. Here we go again. I know you are the best talker. Rebecca, this place can only mimic your past, but it can't recreate your future. This isn't your life. Come back to reality. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, this isn't the enemy you wanted. The value is your fight's worth. You can't forge a truly powerful sacred sword here. Come back to reality. Blah, blah, blah. Irene, this only gives you the illusion of mighty foe. It can't produce anything other than your own reflection. Opponents who can truly surpass you in the vast real world. Blah, blah, blah. Dreams are just cages for all your consciousness, trapping you guys in narrow fantasies and depriving you of greater possibilities. Come back to reality. Come back. With just a few words, you lure people out of the few beautiful dreams I crafted for them. You encourage them to discard their happiness and return to their worst miseries. Aren't you the most bewitching little trickster? She gazes at you, somewhat displeased. I gave them freedom. I let them decide for themselves what dreams they want the most. I enabled them to grasp onto their own happiness. I gave them the truest, healthiest, the most long-lasting happiness. Hey, they don't even have to worry about pain or hunger in their dreams. If you hadn't come to ruin things, everyone would be dreaming forever. They wouldn't have to worry about their happiness coming to an end like in reality. But sleepwalkers keep releasing dangerous contamination. This can't be helped. How can people have true happiness without expelling their pain and suffering? At least everyone is happy in their dreams. But the people in the real world, to just let the contamination harm them? Your wooden cutout body creaks as you blurt out these words. This body doesn't seem to hide your emotions very well. The serpent doesn't get angry. Instead, she starts clapping. I can finally see a bit of your heart, even though it's just a bit. It's so adorable. With a clap of her hands, the wooden cutout explodes into colorful smoke. The stage dissolves into colorful ticker tape and disappears, revealing the huge empty stage behind. The real serpent is a feminine midair on a hula hoop. Amidst the flying ribbons, the girl is all smiles. Strange picture frames float about beneath her dangling feet. You've been through a lot of pain too, and you still want to bring happiness to others. You strive hard for this goal and want to protect their reality. I like you this way, but you're going in the wrong direction. She points into the frame surrounding you. You see that the frame calls the smiling face of someone who's dreaming. The staff of Midsummer's nightclub, Irene, the housekeeper, the undiscreet agents of the Ninth Agency, the investigation team, random citizens you've never met, and Doyle. They're all murmuring quietly, black fluid flowing out of their mouths. You wonder what the contaminants will turn into once they reach the real world. What kind of damage they will cause. A lot of chill goes down your spine. The art is really great. I like the art. See? They spit out so much black goo because there's so much suffering in the real world. That's why I helped them purge all misery and create dreams filled with only happiness. Don't worry about the real world. I'll invite everyone into dreams so that no one gets hurt ever again. By then, what does it matter what becomes of the real world? The real world created all the black goo of misery to begin with. I want to rescue everyone from the real world and go on to a joyous paradise together. That includes you, dreamless one. I want to give you happiness too. The happiness of you all is my happiness. Serpent flips over, jumps off the hoop and lands on the ground, then bows to you. She looks at you with a smile, just like when you first met. Is that so-called happiness flowing from the depths of her serpentine eyes? Is this girl streaking you again? Or is she stalling for time? The sinners may already be struggling to battle, as those in the frames, the mental states of the sleepwalkers are under threat. You can't imagine how much the contamination of District 14 has spread during the stream time. How are you connected to Marv's case? I know about the Marv case from years ago. People immersed themselves in the beautiful dreams, but their spirits became absorbed and destroyed. Ultimately, they became corruptors. Is the truth about the ambrosia? That was many years ago. Not important. There weren't that many victims back then. Things are different now. Have you been hiding all this time just to pull off today's large-scale mutation? I will stop you. You will the wooden cutout body and try to throw yourself into the only picture frame, not spewing black goo at the center of the stage. The wooden cutout spins quickly, making you dizzy, but you manage to achieve your goal before she can react. The wooden cutout spins into the picture. In an instant, your body automatically recovers. You bear with a dizziness and grab at the person in the picture. It turns out to be a little girl with a blue hat. Hey, not yet! Not now, I'm not ready yet! She struggles, trying to go back deeper. You hold on to her as tightly as you can, and you both fall into the depths of the picture. Immediately, chaotic murmurs seep into the depths of your consciousness. Coming! Joy, give me all your joy. A burst of nauseously sweet scale thus seeps into your nose. Something has wrapped around your body. What is this? That's an interesting looking gentleman. That's an interesting looking gentleman. Meow. Go ahead. Okay. Ah! Whoopsies! Gotcha. Gotcha. Yep, we got it. We got it. Miracle begins. You try your best to break free from the strange creatures entangling you. You fall and land in the middle of the empty stage. After all, a brief silence, you notice a pair of dim eyes slowly fixate on you. The creature gives you of the aura of mania, yet it isn't like any monster you've ever thought. You're the dreamless one? No, you're someone I cannot touch. Who are you? Where'd you come from? The shadow doesn't respond as it wriggles up. You smell a familiar, clingy, sweet scent of ambrosia. I feel its fragments, its carcass inside of you. The ring, the call of the ring is inside you. I can find happiness, I can seize happiness, I can create dreams, open out the world. Tentacles creep out from the shadows, prodding and wrapping around you. They turn into tiny mouths and kiss and nod you. Something is seeping into your soul, slowly rotting away your consciousness. It is awakening your purest hatred and fear. You've been careless. You thought that you'd still be fighting against humans, either sinner or conspirators related to the Black Ring. You never thought you'd come across something like this. Searing pain tears at your body and soul. You want to shake them off, but you can't cast your shackles. Am I qualified to awaken you? Am I able to awaken the ring? The ring. Is it also a creature from the Black Ring? Don't touch me! Ray of blue light flashes before you, severing the goo entangling you. The girl lands gently in front of you, with her back towards you. She faces the monster with surprising fierceness. If you dare touch him, you shall die. Corpus, come to me, come. Snap, another sharp ray of blue light cuts its strange tentacles, carving a clear boundary on the ground. The gooey black monster lets out a mournful cry. If you cross this boundary, you shall die too. Now, go back. The girl speaks icily, pushing back the monster with her intimidating presence. It finally gives up and writhes on the ground as it's surrendering to her. Whimpering piteously, it finally retreats into the darkness. The suffocating atmosphere disappears. The girl turns to you, pouting and complaining. Audience members shouldn't barge on stage. It's common sense. Those who climbed into the circus cage all got eaten by lions and tigers in the end. Do you want to end up like that too? Mafu's really bad. It'll eat you when I'm not paying attention. She pulls up you up from the floor. Interesting. That's another fight. That's a lot. That's a fairly hard fight. Serpent introduces her pet to Chief eagerly. It's a snake named Marv. That doesn't look like a snake. I was speaking spare serpent tongue just now. I used to have little snake about this long. It was my good friend. Oh, language doesn't matter. It's just a little beast-taming trick from a circus performer. Marvel doesn't understand human language. You can't reason with it either. I can only use serpent tongue to awaken its instinctive fear. Don't try to go close to it when I'm not paying attention. You can't handle it. Marv is not like me. It'll really eat you up. She says this with a casual wave of her hand, as if your struggle with the monster was just an illusory dream. But your breathing has not returned to normal. Your body is cold, your vision is blurred, and your mind is a jumble. You still haven't shaken off the horrible feeling of being haunted by that thing. That was Marv, the powerful mania mutant who possesses the same mind control power as a catalyst sinners. Under the FAC rating system, a threat level is at least A+ or above. Now, it's trapped in this confined space, tamed by a sinner. Why did Serpent stop Marv from killing you? Was it out of the kindness of her heart? Or for deterrence? Or did she just want to toy with you, her prey? Is Marv a monster you're raising? It filters pure consciousness, devouring only happiness, while the negative feelings left behind turn into spiritual contamination. After the victims were drained of happiness, they became corruptors. That's the truth of the cases back then. Did you make it do all this? Are you behind the Marv case, as well as the Sleepwalkers case now? What are you talking about? Why would I let it devour others' happiness? I want to give everyone happiness. I've trained Marv well. As if to reassure you, Serpent reaches out to pull at your head, but you dodge her dodge. This girl is powerful enough to crush you like an ant. Why do you keep it? It devours other happiness, yet you keep it in your realm of dreams. Don't you find it contradictory? Serpent chuckles and pulls out back at her hand. With a flick of her wrist, a crystal bottle appears in her hand. It's the same one you saw in Mess's dream. She squeezes it in a bit of force. The monster in the shadow wails while radiant liquid fills up the empty bottle. This is the bottle of dreams. Which is also Marv's heart. Marv's love to devour the joy in people's hearts, so its own heart can make ambrosia in this other's happiness. Marv keeps eating and eating non-stop. It also wants to find some corpus to make a blank ring appear. It wants me to trap me in a dream and drain my joy, to turn me into a walking dead. But it's too weak. But it's too bad it's so weak. Not only did it fail to eat me, but it's also got a good whipping from me. It never dared to challenge me again. Now it's an obedient little servant of mine. Serpent chuckles and casts a contemptuous look at the shadowy monster. I guess he uses his substance. The substance he produces in order to devour, but she stops him from devouring anything after. Don't worry, I won't let it hurt anyone. Marv is bad, but ambrosia is good. It can peer into your heart and bring you true happiness. I use it to bring happiness to everyone. So you captured Marv from the ambrosia. This is a monster created for a black ring. The ambrosia it creates is dangerous spiritual contamination, and its so-called happiness is only a distortion of human consciousness. I've seen similar monsters before. It will only conjure up happiness to deceive and lure you into addiction. The human heart is just a nourishment. It can't give you true happiness. No. He didn't deceive me. You knew for the first time I used it that it won't use happiness to trick me for its own purposes. Ambrosia is the most honest. It knows the human heart, see? It's the only thing that dares to tell me that I'm joyless, that I've lost all happiness long ago. The curtain falls with a raucous swoosh, revealing an empty stage devoid of laughter, sunshine, and warmth. The girl opens up her arms gleefully and twirls around. Her laughter echoes across her empty lit games. Even though I don't have my own happiness, everyone else does. I want to see everyone be happy on my behalf. Just as you're pondering about how to respond to the lump in your throat, something grabs your... something grabs your ankle. As if aware of your intentions, black goo has oozed out from the ground and begins to talk. Oh, don't take it away. Don't destroy it. Don't awaken me. You don't leave me. See? Everyone needs sweet dreams. Everyone needs happiness. I want to make everyone happy. Wooden frame around you suddenly vibrate. Frames around you suddenly vibrate. More black goo pours out from them. You get entangled and pulled into a chaotic mental vortex. Let's go! There you go. Thank you, Irene. Appreciate it. Okay. It took a moment. Yeah, everything is Subete ke Kakudori. Bubbles! Some bubbles are warm and some are glamorous. Though the colorful water curtains, one can only see the reflection of oneself. Huh? Bubbles! A faint roar echoes from outside the window. It seems to be far away, yet very close. Doyle freezes for a moment, then goes back to the delicious meal on the table. Is that an earthquake outside? It's not serious, is it? It's fine. It's probably some construction company doing illegal construction. Not my problem. Today's our day off. I'm staying with you. Come hell high or high water. How corny. The TV suddenly turns on, playing the next news extra loudly. クラブの事件の状況は悪化の一途をたどっています。FAC は汚染の拡大スピードを落とすため、対共同病戦線を緊急配備しましたが、エリア13、エリア15への影響は未だ続いています。The incident amidst our nightclub's worsening, the FEC has urgently deployed the countermania troops to slow down the contamination, but District 13 and 15 still became affected. まあ、クラブの建物の上に何か絡みついているわね。Heavy. Was that raptor on the club? Is it the snake? How frightening. Such CGI. Don't look at it. I know you don't like horror movies.
ゴールデンタイムにこんなもん流しやがって。だから潰れるんだぜ。
What's wrong with TV channels these days? They're always showing up this kind of scary shit at dinner time. They deserve to get fucking bankrupt. Doyle walks up to the TV and presses the power button, but the TV continues to broadcast scenes from the Midsummer's nightclub. He frowns and pulls the plug roughly, but it still doesn't turn off. In the corner of the TV, the crack from the vital as ever can still be seen. That bastard! Irritated, Doyle turns around to snatch the remote control from the table, but someone else's hand got to it before him. Nasha? Is that really just CGI?
テレビは勝手についた。あなたはそれを消せない。それはあなたがずっとあそこの世界を気にかけているから。
Just like with the father.
そうでしょ。
Just like with the father, Nasha, father, they will always pull them out. That's what true care is, really. The TV turns on by itself and you can't turn it off. It's because you're worried about the world on the other side, right? Startled, he takes a deep breath, then takes the remote control from her trembling hands and shuts off the TV. The screen turns pitch black, leaving behind only the cobweb-like cracks from his outburst, which remain no matter what. Oh, I'm not going there. This is where I care about. It wasn't easy for me to come back. I won't make the same mistake again. Let's eat. You made so much food. We shouldn't let it get cold. If I leave, I won't ever be able to come back. I won't be able to find this warmth again. Nasha, I just want to stay by your side. I can't lose you again. You haven't spoken to me like this for a long time. The number of sleepwalkers is increasing. Panic is spreading among the civilians. And there is a severe shortage of security personnel. There have been many reports of casualties in many places. Look, that's 9th Avenue, isn't it? She stares at the pitch-black screen as if it's still broadcasting scenes. 9th Avenue. Dale begins to suffer from shortness of breath. 9th Avenue. What a familiar place. Do you still remember it? A vague memory of a woman living home alone in the and heading to 9th Avenue appears in his mind. He remembered secretly going there many times, wanted to see if she's going well, and wanted to apologize to her but lacking the courage. She knows what she's talking about. I wonder if people out there are okay. Hope they're not injured. He's the inner Nasha knows exactly what to say. If I had to face this kind of thing alone, I'd be really scared. Good thing I have you. Doyle, are you leaving? Doyle feels a skull split in pain in his head. He grasps Nasha's hands tightly as if afraid he'll suddenly vanish. I don't know. I don't know. You're what I want, and what matters to me. I can't bear to lose this place again. Can't bear it. I am tearing up again. But I know. You're a workaholic. Never letting go of your duties. Protecting the city is also protecting me, and bearing all the pain in silence. I'm just attracted to you like that. Nasha? Smiling, she hands me a cup of warm, sweet drink. Here, have this hangover drink. This incredible inspector must head off with a clear mind. Go, and don't worry. I'll always be here. And I'll always love you. Ha! These words shake Doyle's whole world and mind like thunder. He wants to hug the woman in front of him and bawl his eyes out. He didn't really want an apology, repentance, or a rational breakup. All he wanted were those words. All he wanted was to be with her forever. His disheartened departure made him realize this. Doyle recorded everything that happened that day. Doyle, I'm sorry. Let's break up. I can't take it anymore. He remembered that he failed to catch the criminal that day. Once again, he missed the dinner and worked overtime till dawn. When he lost his temper and smashed the TV in front of Nasha, her eyes went completely dark. There's no such thing as perfect wife who will be tolerant and understanding forever. The real Nasha is an ordinary person just like him, who faces all sorts of pressure, gets hurt and scared, and feels pains and loneliness. The real world doesn't have that much joy. To face it together, they must put trust in each other's love, but she hasn't professed it for a long time. Why are you crying? There. I'm here. I'll always be here. Is Nasha okay? Is she safe? Is she scared? Someone took her phone away. Did she get hurt? Is she toughing out in Nightmare as well? The door opens, leading to the boundless darkness, to a reality that Doyle cannot face, and to where she really lives. Doyle once swore that her happiness mattered more than anyone else. Go now. I'll make you something yummy again when you're back. Alright. Ah, fuck. I'm leaving. This game knows how to hit the more emotional. Oh my god. After this level, probably become miserable again, but there's nothing to regret about. Doyle takes the hangover drink, gulps it down in one go, then leans over to hug his wife with all his strength. The warm, soft, nostalgic taste is really like the sweet dream. There will be no more opportunities like this after going back. He can finally say what he needs to. I love you. Then when the door shuts, the small world behind the door instantly melts into thin air. Bruh. Bruh. This game is brutal, man. This game is so brutal. Oh my god. Choose. One can choose the dream, just as one can choose reality. There are no right answers, only consequences. Behind you, a wooden door frame suddenly shudders. A coarse hand grasps the wooden frame and pitch black figure struggles desperately to get out. Doyle! He roars and struggles all his might to escape the dream. The screaming hand that broke free from his bewildered dream keeps oozing out the black goo of misery. It's you? The serpent leaves you and rushes forward to the frame, trying to stop him from leaving. Go back. Don't force yourself. You're expelling pain. Living the sweet dreams give you pain. Reality gives you so much pain. Doyle doesn't answer. He roars mournfully and grabs tightly onto Serpent as he tries to break free from the frame. Half of his body is already out, and the whole frame begins to spew out black goo. The black goo sears Serpent's body. She looks like she's in pain, but she doesn't let go, nor does she attack the out-of-control sleepwalker. Why? Stop. Go back. Don't come out. You'll only be happy if you stay. I tried so hard to give you happiness. Don't you want to see Nasha? The mention of this name triggers as a hysterical roar for Doyle as he struggles feverishly to get out. A few more picture frames tremble as others try to break through the boundary between dream and reality to get out. I don't understand. What did I miss? What's missing from the dream? The things that are not happy are missing. There are many things in the real world that people don't easily let go of. There will always be those who cherish things other than happiness. You say that I have no right to force others to abandon their dreams and return to reality, but the same goes to you. You have no right to decide for them. You have no right to destroy reality and imprison everyone in their dreams. Oh my god. You're trying to sway me this time, you sly fox. You're trying to repeat your old tricks and shake my will to change the rules of this realm? You can fool me. You haven't experienced that kind of joy. Nor have you experienced the darkest of nights. You have no idea how precious it is. A ray of blue light flashes before you and slices off the hair in front of your forehead. The spirit is shown in anger for the first time, but even so, she doesn't do anything to people in her frames. I'm not swaying you. Your opponent is Doyle, and everyone else to whom you force-fed happiness and robbed of freedom. Go fight against them. My opponent is over there. You force yourself up and focus on your mind to face the monster creeping in the dark. Marv, the source of ambrosia and all the mutations. Are you thinking of... No, get out! She immediately realizes your intention. The realm of dreams twists and pushes forward as she shrieks. She wants to expel you from her realm. Your innards start to burn, but you can't stop. You yell at the riding monster. Marv, come to me! You shout loudly at the monster in the dark, beckoning and provoking it. Even if it can't understand human words, you must attract its attention so that it will target you as its prey. Finally, it starts to squirm with a mad glimmer in its eyes. The monster is spliced from all sorts of debris, and the radiant spiritual contamination gluing it together turns out to be ambrosia. Stay away from him! Back down! But the monster's desire for you overturned the serpent's commands. The two sets of willpower constructing this dream clash with each other, tearing the world apart. Your shackles are back. Fight it. Even though it frightens and disgusts you, people must always face some undesirable things to get what they want. Plus, you won't lose. Goddamn Marv. What an interesting I still refuse to see how exactly it's a snake. It doesn't seem like a simple snake to me. There you are. Choose. And Marv was that was a marvelous performance. It took me a moment. Epilogue. The dreamy bubble is rippled. Everything seems to be coming to an end. It was a marvelous performance. Marv utters a final shriek as his body withers away. The ambrosia flowing about in space quickly dries up and the sweet aroma vanishes. The FSC Countermania Joint Operations Temporary Headquarters at the scene of the crisis in East Sides, District 14. The peak of man value is failing rapidly. The scope of mania contamination has shrunk, and some of the sleepwalkers have regained consciousness. Alert the whole task force to seize this opportunity and counterattack. Crisis epicenter in the corridor of the Midsummer Nice Club. The shackles are reacting. Hela, Chief is back. He's in the banquet room. What the fuck took you so long? Go, I still need to... To her shock, she trips over a large figure that suddenly appeared. Doyle! How are you here? How are you here? Get up! The chessboard gradually melts away. I knew this is how it would end. You can't win against him, little snake. The colors of a radiant stage fade slowly at the center of the dream. Some resist sorrowfully, clutching to the withered and broken wooden frames, reluctant to leave their dreams. Other breaks free from the wooden frames, roaring, rushing through the cracks and disappearing into the night. You've won. This epic battle has sapped you of all your energy. Your tightly wounded nerves finally relax a bit, and you collapse to the ground, unable to move. Even after being suppressed for many years, the monster Marv is far stronger and stranger than you had imagined. He's different from other corruptors. You've no time to ponder. The woman who once commanded Marv as her servant saunters to your side, clutching her empty bottle of dreams. She looks down at you, but you're unable to see her expression clearly. I didn't expect it to end like this. You crashed my performance, ruined the sweet dreams, and drove everyone back to the miserable real world. You used all your might to destroy my last shred of joy. She kneels down, caressing your cheek with her cold hand. A dark little snake slithers from her arm onto you and chokes you. Now you can feel her power. It's a power icy, force, manic, and out of control. It's a powerful icy force, manic, and out of control. Going to kill me? She doesn't respond, nor does she move. After a long time, icy droplets splash onto your face. 1 drop, 2 drops. It's her tears. Could I hurt you all? I just wanted to give happiness to all of you. If I could heal your pain, make you happy, and bring you to a beautiful dream, even just once, you would definitely choose me. If only you choose me. Let us choose for ourselves, Serpent. Happiness is not bestowed upon by others. It's like pain and misery. It's everyone's own experience. We came all this way in our own way. So let us choose where we ought to go. Don't destroy our path. Maybe someday you will find something worth cherishing in the real world. You really think so? You hear the voices of Hela, Hecate, and Nightingale through the crack in the realm of dreams. The crack continues to expand, and the light shines in, illuminating the fissures on her body. Her body is crumbling away, riddled with all age-old injuries. Your body... There is no longer stage for me here. Her cold hand leaves your cheek. You try to catch her and shackle her, but your body doesn't respond. Serpent stands up. Her expression is grim as she leans gently towards you. Next time I'll bring you a real sweet dream. Goodbye. You can only watch the show end as a spectator. You gradually lose consciousness, following everyone else and drifting through the crack back to reality. Only the performer of dreams remained behind, disappearing alongside her bubble-like stage. The Serpent in Midsummer Night's Club has ended, and the sleepwalkers have woken up gradually. Lots of people rush into first reality and demanding ambrosia, making district. Sells chain of banned goods, ambrosia, bits vaser, close. It's complex under the waiter department because of one invasion, but it's better to check the bureau. Yeah. When Mass wakes up, the chief happens to have just returned the bureau. She shouts immediately. The others are the best for long. Very soon she finds new fun. Here I know the director gaming exposure. Yeah. About this operation, the artist isn't over the scare. This is the Kid Ninja's a big deal. Close away to fighting. Before returning to BC, the chief checks 2 sinners tonight district fair and district 14 shopping spree. Ella buys an army normal dried meat. The hurry except she gives new painting supplies. Rebecca, having disappeared, reappears at the focal point of homeless. She has woken up from a long dream as she crying heartbroken when she wakes up. Other members come with some idea how to comfort her. With help from the psychoanalysis department, the agents of 9th wakes up ahead of time from this week's sleepwalk state. Investigation regarding this incident had on the culprit has come from the criminal estate with intention of this incident, but has one proof for shareholders. Whereabouts of this incident culprit is still unknown. She and the dreamy bubbles she has brought have vanished in that night without anybody feeling sorry about it. After all, in this city, nobody needs her performance. Nobody is unhappy. It's hard to read all of that.
もしもしこのクソガキ今さら連絡よこしやがったな俺は今バカンス中だレポートも書かねえ休日作業もしねえ他のこと話せよな
Hello, you little brat. It took you this long to call me? I'm on vacation, so I'm not writing any reports or working overtime. Let's talk about something else.
次はいつニューシティに来る出張でもいいし遊びにでもいいついでにうちで飯でも食ってけ本物の目覚ましスープを覚えたからよ
When you come into East Side again, where you're here for work or for fun, stop by my house for dinner. I've actually learned how to make the hangover drink properly now.
嫌われ者のクズ野郎だが
Oh. I'm still a grouchy old man, but I'm very happy now. The show has ended. Whether you stay or not, I wish you sweet, happy dreams tonight. Huh. Yeah, it's just the additional thing. Well, that was fun. You know what? Let's do one roll to celebrate this. Just one. Maybe 2. I don't particularly care for Eti. So. Well, I'm closer to well, this was fun. This was fun, honestly. And it's still damn hits me in emotion sometimes this game. I like seriously teared up like twice while doing this recorded session. Goddamn. Well, I'm gonna post this soon. I'm gonna splash it out with other things. You'll see exactly what. Thank you for watching. I hopefully she will see on stream sometime soon. Maybe. Have a good one. Bye-bye.